Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something a little different actually, and it's going to be about my experience with Omaha Steaks. Now even though it seems a little different from my usual content, I promise it does fit in with the theme, and it's about everyday value and getting the best deal whenever possible. So for those of you who might not know, Omaha Steaks is actually this online steak ordering website, and most of the steak and beef and other kind of food that they have is from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. And what they do is you can order it online and they'll ship it to you wherever you are. Omaha Steaks mainly has steaks, but they do have other food as well, and like chicken and sausages and sides like potatoes and all the other fixings. So I would never really order from an online steak delivery platform or website, but my girlfriend's mom actually got this gift card from her employer. So instead of having an end of the year celebration and dinner, what they did was they gave $100 gift cards to everyone to Omaha Steaks so they could have their own family and holiday dinner. So what we didn't know and learn from Omaha Steaks is that when you're thinking about delivery, they will only deliver for free if you order over $170. Now I know steaks are expensive, but $170 worth of steak is actually quite a bit of money and definitely not for everyone. And if you wanted to order under $170, delivery is going to cost you upwards of at least $20. So that was the first thing I noticed. One, it takes a lot of money to get free delivery. And if you don't take advantage of the free delivery, you gotta spend at least $20 for delivery. So off the bat, that's one strike, way too much for delivery and way too much in order to get free delivery. Next thing we learned is that you actually have to buy $100 worth of food for them to even consider delivering anything to you. So the $100 gift card that we had wasn't even gonna cover everything because you gotta buy $100 worth of food, then it's another $20 for deliveries. So when actually choosing the steaks and what to actually buy, I realized that a lot of the stuff there, they package into these family deals and they kind of throw these like fake sales on for you, so to make it seem like everything on their website right now or everything they have on their specials is actually a really good deal. But if you look closer and if you're just used to seeing the prices of meat at the local grocery store or markets, you'll see that Omaha Steaks, all these specials that they have going on are actually not great deals at all. So what you'll see is that Omaha Steaks will group all these family deals together. Well, they include steaks, which is what everyone really wants to go to Omaha Steaks for, and they'll include a bunch of other things in this package, so to speak, like chicken, potatoes, fries, desserts, stuff that doesn't really cost much for them to buy and include in your package. So the idea for them is to kind of fluff up this package, make it seem like you're getting a bunch of food for a good deal. So for example, I think one of their deals was you get four 4-ounce fillets, you get like some chicken thighs, some burgers, 4 Angus burger patties, stuffed potatoes, apple fritters, and maybe a few other things. And I'm pretty sure that costs like $150. Now, if I go into the grocery store and buy 4 fillets, 4-ounce fillets, which is the smallest fillet you can get, that'll probably run me about $20 to $30 at most. And everything else they have offered in that meal deal, maybe another $50. So, in my opinion, or in my mind, that deal was worth $70 to me. They're selling at $150. You gotta pay $20 shipping. That's $100 more than I would pay for that kind of meal. I essentially needed to spend $100, and we were just trying to figure out what we should do. Do we want to go after one of these deals and just not have to think about it anymore? Or do we actually want to get down and actually find the best deal out there, so to feel like we weren't getting ripped off? And I think that's a really important factor for any business, is not wanting your customer to feel like they're getting ripped off. Now, I know not everyone thinks like I do. People may actually look at some of these steak deals and think it is a great deal, and maybe it's a good enough steak for them to actually indulge on and spend extra money on. But for me, the quality of steak compared to how much it costs actually plateaus at a certain point. From a $50 steak to a $100 steak, I don't see much difference. in the taste and the flavor and the experience, I'd rather just save the $50 and go with the cheaper steak, the $50 steak in this hypothetical example. So at the end, we decided to actually find the best deal possible in terms of getting the most steak for the least amount of money. So the second trick that I saw that Omaha Steaks had on the website was that they advertised this huge deal of the day, 2 packs of 4-ounce top sirloin steaks. And the cost of it was for $80. Now, not only is it a 4-ounce steak, it is a top sirloin cut, which many consider isn't even one of the best cuts of the cow. Now for me, for going to the grocery store enough and noticing that didn't really make sense to me, how am I getting only 32 ounces of top sirloin for $80? That's kind of ridiculous. Who would buy that? But I just scrolled down a little more, and I think I have a screenshot of this. I'm going to put it in right here. And what they actually have, another deal going on, not advertised as deal of the day, but just a regular deal of 2 packs of 4-ounce top sirloin steaks, which is the same exact deal, except this one costs $48. So I don't know if this is Omaha Steaks' way of selling the top sirloin. Maybe they put a ridiculous deal on top and then show a better deal on the bottom. Maybe if they did that, then good for them, because they got me. The $48 for 13 ounces of top sirloin is still not the best deal, but it is better than $80. So that's the choice we went with. We actually ended up buying 2 of those deals for about $48 each, or $49, bringing us close to $99, and still $1 or $2 short of our $100 minimum that we needed in order to get the shipping. So we just ended up throwing a steak seasoning in there, and that brought us to a $100 mark, and we got those 2 deals and a steak seasoning for $101 plus $20 shipping for about $120 total. Now the shipping was pretty quick. It got to us in about 2 days from Omaha. They put everything in a huge styrofoam kind of cooler with the dry ice inside of it, so the steaks were able to be transported and kind of stay frozen during transit. You'll see some videos here that I took while opening the box. It was actually packaged pretty nicely in these little cardboard boxes. All the steaks were vacuum sealed to keep all the freshness in, or whatever it does. And we had cooked it kind of like any other steak that we usually cook, or at least I usually cook, which is putting it on the pan, searing both sides, basting it with some butter, and then finishing it off in the oven for a nice medium rare or medium steak. Now, top sirloin is definitely not the steak or type of cut that I usually go for, but in this scenario, I just wanted to get the best deal possible, get the most amount of meat possible from Omaha Steaks with the gift card that we had, because I didn't plan on really buying from them ever again. So it was nice knowing that I got kind of the best deal from their website. So that made me happy. The steaks were alright. I personally would not recommend anyone that's looking for a good deal to buy from Omaha Steaks. I don't really believe that their steak was that great of quality as well. So if you're looking for the best cut of steak or looking for the best value, I would not really recommend Omaha Steaks. If you guys have tried Omaha Steaks and think otherwise, then please feel free to comment below and let me know what you guys think about it. But for me, it's a no-go. Anyways guys, that's kind of it for this video and my review of Omaha Steaks and how I kind of made the most out of the situation. If you want to see other videos like this and me kind of giving reviews of some things I've experienced or bought in the past, then please give this video a thumbs up. Put a comment below of what else you guys want to see. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.